Stacy, Miss Breezy Gill, founder of the Breezy Films, has been a pioneering force in the entertainment industry since 2009. As a screenwriter, director, and producer, she holds a bachelor's in music business, a dual master's degree in public relations and entertainment business, and a certificate from NYU in film and TV industry essentials. That's too much school for me. Her directorial debut, A Part of the Game, garnered 1.7 million views on YouTube, followed by the successful A Promise That Was Broken, which is a great movie, guys, and that's on Prime Video. During the COVID-19 pandemic, Stacy published Ignite Your Love. Stacy, look,
You got the book.
and you know what? So I grabbed it, and I forgot that you signed it.
Yes, I signed all the books.
Okay, I thought I was special. Damn. You just say my name, so I'm gonna just assume it was just me. All right. So yeah, she wrote this book, and which turned into a movie, and the movie is great as well. Breezy Films Casting Company excels in casting for music videos, films, advocating for emerging talent, and revolutionizing the filmmaking landscaping of connecting untapped talents with opportunities. Fella, she's based in Chicago, and pretty much all our movies are based in Chicago, which is good. So I know where that place is, but that's just a tip of the iceberg, if you ask me, of her accomplishment, because I know her. And you know what? I got to pause for a second. Don't move, because I got to do this right. I got to give her a just due. So give me 2 seconds.
I apologize about it. We getting it together.
It's Elroy, okay? Hey, it ain't no surprise. Look, I was prepared. Where are you guys based out of?
We're all based out of Chicago.
I want to get dressed up for the situation.
I hear this guy.
Oh my god. Oh my god. This is not. This is not Ignite Your Love, man. This is not.
Right. I went to the hat on my head. I'm chilling in the crib. I'm like, oh shit, I got the interview.
Stacy, how you doing?
I'm good. No one calls me Stacy. They always call me Breezy.
I know. I call you Stacy. Mama named Stacy. I'm gonna call you Stacy. Look, where do you want to start at, Stacy?
Wherever you want to start.
Okay, so I've done my homework. I've done my research. I heard you speak a couple of times, but I want you to share this with the public, and I hope sure I'm right. What was it that encouraged you to start writing? Was there a TV show or something that influenced you or gave you a spark to start doing what you're doing?
No, I just be bored and I don't be having nothing to do, so I just do crazy things.
No, see, you're not cooperating.
Okay. So my voice is a little gone, so I'm getting it back. But it happened during COVID. So, with A Part of the Game, I did that in 2013, my first movie. And with my company, every year I was doing something out the norm that other people wouldn't do. Every year I picked a project and I just focused on that. So in the year of 2013, the focus was let me produce a movie and see if I can do it with no teaching, no learning, no education. So as far as college go, so I ended up like finding this girl named Nicole Washington. I had this idea, this vision after watching Paid in Full and a couple of other movies. And I was like, man, I want to write a movie, but I don't know how to write. I never was into journalism or anything like that. So I had put a post up on Facebook and somebody referred her. And I gave her my vision of what I wanted to happen. I knew what I wanted to happen. I didn't know how to format a script. So I gave it to her. It took her 3 months to write it. And then I shot it, didn't know nothing about directing, producing anything. And then I dropped it on YouTube and it got 1.7 million views overnight. And I was like, oh, that's what we doing. Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? So it became the talk of the town of Chicago and considered the most, the hood movie of Chicago or whatever. So after that happened, 3 years later, I wanted to challenge myself to actually write. So I wrote A Promise That Was Broken, and that got put on Amazon Prime. And then during COVID, 3 years later, when COVID hit, sitting in the house bored, I was watching Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man. And well, before I watched that, I was at home, and everybody knows that I'm a hopeless romantic. I'm a lover. My daughter's 24, and everybody will watch what her gifts will be every year. So I would do like 18 gifts in 18 days for her 18th birthday, or I'll send her for a photo shoot with props, but she don't realize the props is actually her gifts for her 21st birthday, or the stuff that I would do like when I had a boyfriend or something like that. They would see what I would do. So people will always call me to come up with creative ideas for their date nights. And while COVID was happening, I was stuck in the house a year. I was like, damn, everybody keep trying to find shit to do. Let me go ahead and make a profit. I'm always on it. Let me find another stream of income. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up writing a book called Ignite Your Love, the Love Challenge for Couples. And it's 50 pages, 50 chapters, and each chapter has a date night idea you can do with your significant other. So them books sold out in 24 hours. So then I did a volume 2, and those sold out. And then I saw
I didn't know there was a volume 2.
yeah, there's two to it. There's
I,
two of them.
I definitely would have bought it.
Yeah, they sold out so quick. So I can still get you another one, but
Okay.
yeah, they
But
when I
Stacey, I got to
saw
stop
like
you for a second. I'm sorry.
uh-huh.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I could have swore at some point you said that a specific episode of a TV show kind of gave you a spark or something. I'm almost positive that was you.
Which one which episode was that? Do you know?
Papa's got a brand new excuse for Fresh Prince of Bel.
You say who?
The Fresh Prince of Bel Air. The
Well,
Papa's got a brand new excuse when his father, played by Ben Vereen, comes and
so so that's not the one that gave me the reason to want to write. Will Smith is my favorite actor, but I think that's the best scene of all times when it comes to a
okay,
TV show and somebody showing emotion of how Will Smith did. And that inspired me to like, I want to do that when I do movies or whatever. I want it to be so authentic that you're sitting there crying tears too, you know. But the movie that inspired me was watching Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man, and seeing how they turned Steve Harvey book into a movie. And I was like, damn, I could turn Ignite Your Love into a movie. You know what I'm saying? So that's when I ended up turning it into a movie. And I just been
and
focused on that.
I went to the premiere. It was great. It was awesome.
Thank you.
Uh,
Thank you.
but quick thing, back to your book for a second. You talk about the 5 love languages.
Mm-hmm.
Can you explain to me, and for the audience that's going to see this, when you say your love language, is it things that you want to do for your significant other, or is it what you like done to you?
For your so the purpose of the well, that's what the movie is based on, is the 5 love languages. The books are based on just different date nights, like, you know what I'm saying? For instance, like I took my ex, well, he's my ex now, but my boyfriend, whatever the time, I gave him a 5 senses date. So like I had wardrobe, everything waiting for him when he got home from work. I told him when he's ready, dial this number. I had a Uber Black pick him up, bring him to where I was at, which I was at a hotel. And then when he walked in, it was a gift for every date. You know what I mean? It's for every sense, smell, taste. So I had his favorite food. I had the sight was lingerie. The sound was we was going to Bragman Night concert that night. The touch was a spa date. And then was the sight, sound, whatever. It was a date. It was a gift for every date or whatever. So like things like that cost a lot of money. But then it might be something as simple as just calling that day just to say I love you. You know what I'm saying? Or a helicopter ride, or just a surprise lunch at his job. It's certain things that may cost money, not cost money. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the book is around. But then the movie itself is about around the 5 love languages. And a lot of couples don't understand that I might like gifts. Like my love language is quality time, but his love language is gifts. But I'm sitting here hounding him about quality time, and I'm wondering why we're not matching because he don't give a damn about quality time. When he see you, he see you. That don't mean he cheating nothing. He just when he see you, he see you. So he wants you to buy him some gifts, take him out. You know what I'm saying? Or his thing is words of affirmation and telling him that thank you. You know what I'm saying? You look good today. You smell good. But yet all I'm doing is buying them gifts. So it's like we don't be understanding what each other love languages are, and we think because that's ours, that's what they want, and it ends up causing a disconnect in the relationship. So I made a movie based around that.
And I thought, I actually, there was a moment in the movie. Well, I didn't cry, but
I kind of, you cried.
I kind of, teared up a little bit. Does your work make you tear up, grab an emotion out of you while the thought comes to your mind, or you actually seen it play it out in a movie, or?
Honestly, a lot of the movie is my life. Like every movie that I write has some aspect of my life. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm single right now, but I love love. I'm ready to be a wife. So it's certain things that I know I've done wrong in relationships and I bring it out in my movies, or I'll sit there and things that I want to happen in my life, I'll put it in a movie as far as like forecasting it for my future. So that's how I operate with my writing.
Since we talking about Ignite Your Love in the movie, she had a list. Do you have a list?
Not so much a list. I mean, when my father was laying down before he passed away, rest his soul, he just always told me, look for a protector and a provider. You know what I'm saying? And I witnessed both of my parents. Like I'm coming from a 2-parent household, and I saw love all my life for 40 years until they died. And my daddy died on my mama's birthday, and his last words was, I'm going to be with my wife. So that's the type of love, that old school love that I want. Outside of what my daddy told me to look for and what I saw he did with my mom, I just want somebody that's very consistent, you know what I'm saying, has goals, and don't want no more kids, because I ain't having no more kids.
I can feel you there.
No, Breezy ain't pushing out no more kids, okay?
Ain't she amazing, fellas? I mean, the 5 Senses birthday thing didn't that make? When you like,
damn. Hey, I might steal that date idea from my wife. Definitely.
Hey, get the book. You got 100 ideas, okay?
Where can I get the book? Is it like Amazon?
I would have to get more order because I be so busy. I ain't even put it on Amazon to have people buy it online or stream it. I be so busy. I'll be on to the next project, but I'm gonna do it one day. Otherwise, I just gotta order more books.
So you're turning 2 of your movies into a TV series, correct?
Yeah. So series. That's what I was doing before you called. Before I got on here. Ignite Your Love is now going to turn into a series. So we started shooting that this fall, and then the movie that I have with Bo Dill, we're turning Tyrant movie into a Tyrant series.
So same cast from Ignite Your Love, or different cast?
Yeah. So honestly, instead of me doing Ignite Your Love Part 2, I'm doing Ignite Your Love series. So it's still going to come from the movie into the series. And then I'm going to put little things up in it where like it's going to be flashbacks so people can still understand what's going on if they never saw the movie or never heard about the movie, so they can still follow along.
So I want to do a cameo. I could be holding one of those text signs and just spin it. I want to do something. Okay, so right. you do local. You think I'm joking? I told you I want to be in one of your movies. You do local casting, correct?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I'm not being disrespectful. I'm actually trying to find something that I can quote you on.
What?
The things that would definitely not get you an audition with Breezy Films.
I've been getting so irritated with people. Oh my God. They don't.
No, I know. And it's just like, you be about your business, so you put it out there. She put this out on Facebook. She's like, not following directions in the post, blowing comments up with photos and resume, sending email submissions completely without info requests. So I guess my pictures.
FaceTiming me through Messenger, and I don't even know you. Calling my phone because my number is public everywhere. Like it'd be like texting me, all type of stuff.
That's just the stuff I do.
Man, people don't
Sending
follow that way.
photos do not show your face and totally constantly submitting to roles that you know you don't fit the part for. So if you auditioning for the lead role and you got a background character face, then
That's not what I mean. What I mean
well,
is, you know me. No, Errol, you know I'm very detailed and analytical, right? So I be
yes.
very specific. I'm looking for this person, African American. There's some white person to audition. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for African American, 6 feet or taller, skinny build, and I'll get all these buff guys, different races. Like they don't pay attention. They just like whatever.
Oh, so hey guys, Stacey's an actress herself. She was on an episode of Chicago Fire.
Chicago
Oh, for
PD, and I'm
real?
not an actress. I hate
Chicago
acting. I
PD,
hate
I'm
being
saying.
on camera. That's why I got my hat on. I don't like being on camera. I be low key.
You know
What's-
what?
I'm
I
behind the
guess we are
scenes.
all our worst critics, but you look great in that. That's just not just because it's coming from me, but
And
you
they play
look,
that episode all the
you
time.
look marvelous.
I've never watched Chicago PD.
No,
I'm in it, but I never watched it. Like I never watched the episode of it, of any of that
hey,
stuff.
so for the people that didn't see it, could you do what you did?
Yeah, true.
What episode was it? What episode was it? I'm gonna try to look it up.
I don't know. That's so bad.
Hey, Elroy, I know you have it, Elroy. What episode was it?
Yeah.
So
I know you got it.
I did have it
I know
on my
Elroy knows.
DVR. I did have it on my DVR.
What the heck?
And I had it on there for a couple of years, but yeah, somehow it got deleted, and I don't know the name of the episode. Stacey,
Let
what's the
me
name
tell
of
you
the
how
episode?
that happened, though. Let me tell you how that happened. Now, my girl worked for 4-Star Cast. Like, she worked on Shy Power, all that stuff. So whenever she needs some help with something, she'll just be like, hey, Breezy, can you come just fill in today or whatever? So I only went as a background actress. Like, I didn't care. Let me go get paid just to sit in the background, do nothing, right? But they wanted the mother. It was the mother of the main child, the thing. And how I looked that day, they said I fit like I literally could look like the girl's mama. So they pulled me out of the background and was like, you come here, we finna put you as and that's how it happened. Otherwise, you wouldn't see me on no TV. I'd be in the background.
So I'm going to recreate what she did, and correct me if I'm wrong. And she points that way and is like, go ahead. And sing.
Wait.
I swear. And then I looked at the police officer. I gave him a nod. And I said, okay, go ahead, whatever. I didn't know, like, but they literally play that every day. I'd be like, this thing come on so many times. Everybody be calling my phone, like, I just see you on Chicago PD.
So what's the name of the episode?
I don't know. I promise you, don't ask me. This was so long. I just know it's on Chicago PD. I don't even know.
And tell us about Sandy Red. And I had to practice. Literally, I had to practice about this because I didn't want to say sexy red. Big difference. Big difference.
Well, I mean, what do you want to know about her? That's my bestie. She getting ready to go to the Philippines or whatever. She's doing a Tina Turner tribute. So she'll be in the Philippines or whatever. I think it's on Broadway or something she got going on. She'll be out there. Yeah. And then, you know, she's a lead character in Ignite Your Love. So she's getting ready for that.
So I didn't know who she was at first. You were putting her out there. She was on America's Got Talent.
No, she was on The Voice.
Okay, same thing. You know
The
what I'm talking
Voice.
about. But thanks for correcting me. And
That's
I watched it. I watched it off the strength of you. I mean, I know you don't promote nobody that you don't feel strongly about. And yeah, she can sing. She can sing.
Yeah, she can. She can blow her butt off. She gets on my nerves. All she do is sing. Like, girl, shut up. Tired of hearing her sing.
Yeah, you don't take her to karaoke, do you?
Oh my God, I won't go to karaoke with her. She was like, because I'm getting ready to go away in 6 weeks for 6 weeks. And she was like, well, you're going away. We better go do karaoke. I ain't did karaoke ever. She was like, we better go do karaoke. And I'm like, no, I hear you sing every day. I do not want to go to karaoke and hear you sing.
So a person that can sing should not do karaoke because it takes the fun away from it.
Yeah, exactly. I agree.
Being off beat is the fun. So yeah, having Mariah Carey and Whitney Houston do karaoke at a party is just like. So same thing about me. I refuse to do karaoke But then I was in Brazil for a period, and I got there Monday. Friday, I was in the projects in the ghetto, or whatever you want to call it, drinking the local drink, Kashasha, and I did karaoke. Did Sweet Child of Mine by Guns N' Roses and Billie Jean by Michael Jackson. And somewhere there's video of that. And I've always said I'd never do karaoke, but enough shots will get you to do anything. The Shasha is what they call it. Guys, you got questions?
I don't know if you don't want to air anybody out, but what would you say was your worst experience dealing with auditions?
Where do I begin?
You ain't got to air nobody out, but yeah.
No, you know what's hard with auditions is working with Bo Deal. Oh my God, because he be making it worse. Like, I'm a person, I don't care how bad you are, I'm gonna keep my poker face. But with him, he hitting me like that. He got tears coming down his eyes, and I start laughing, and we just bust up in front of people's face. I'm like, Bo, you gotta be professional or whatever. But I don't know. It wasn't so much the audition, it was before the audition. And he kept telling me, like, okay, so my nephew was the lead character, Lil Smoke and Tyrant. And then we're doing part 2. So he comes inboxing me talking about, yes, I'm applying for Lil Smoke or whatever. I'm gonna show you I can do this. I'm like, but look, how you applying for somebody that already had a role in it? So then he starts sending me all these videos and blowing it up. And then when he got there, he just kept like hounding me. I had to tell him, like, if y'all don't tell this boy to get out of my face. But then afterwards, he kept contacting me about, like, because he didn't make it. So when he found out he didn't make it, he just started sending me all these videos of all the audition notes. So everybody get like what is the script or the sides or whatever to practice. So then he would have somebody record him on every single one. He was like, man, I could play the stud. It was just like these people, they cannot take rejection at all. They do not like rejection. They will contact me like, why you didn't pick me? And then I'm just the type of person, like, I'm trying to be nice and encourage people, but now I'm starting to just like leave them on red and not even respond. Or sometimes my phone, all I gotta do is scroll down. I can read it before clicking on it, and then I'll just delete it so it looks like I want.
So for you guys that don't know, Bo Deal, he also an actor, but he was a local rapper. He had a huge hit, Up and Down. Up and down, up and down. I got a head going.
That was Cold Steel and Hot to Death.
I thought
Bo Deal was with Waka Flocka crew. That's who Bo Deal was. He was with the Waka Flocka crew.
Okay, so Cold Steel, who was a lifelong friend of mine, we go back since kindergarten. That's how I met Miss Breezy. And how did you get the name Miss Breezy?
My daughter. My daughter is my daughter's an artist, but before she became Amari Blaze, she was Young Breezy, and everybody would call me Miss Breezy. And then my company is Breezy Films, Breezy Diamond House, Breezy Entertainment, everything. So like this, Breezy.
How can I get a shirt?
Yeah, I need some more shirts. I'm about to update my logo for the new premiere, so I'll get you one.
For what? I'm not asking for a free one.
You want to act in the movie, you want a shirt,
and I'll pay for it. Stacey, you're forgetting who's your number one fan. Stacey.
I know you're my number one.
No. When you put it out there, the GoFundMe, who was the first one to contribute? Do you remember?
I know.
So
but seriously, the logo.
One second. And I really want to be serious about this.
This guy.
What's wrong with him?
We can't control him. We can't control him.
He want that acting role. That's what he wants.
I really fuck with you. I've seen what you've done. I've seen from me, my vision, the starting point, and I see where you are now. So I rock with you. And I mean, you would consider this a male-dominated field, and look what you're doing. I mean, I don't consider I can't call your movie Tubi movies. I mean, there's none of that, fake gunshot, then somebody slap you with the ketchup packet upside the head, or it's not. It's just real quality. There's some real thought into it. And me being a person, I try to find the flaws in things. And I think what you're doing is perfect. And I admire you for what you've done, what you could be doing. Remember, I said you ain't really made it till you got a Wikipedia page. We got to work on that. But no,
I can
Stacey,
get it whenever. I just ain't did the stuff that they asking for. I just told you I'd be so busy. I gotta take time out and do stuff.
but no, guys, check out. You got the list of the movies. Check them out if you can. I'm being serious here, okay?
I've already checked out too. That's why I want to ask you about your inspiration for Tyrant. Like what really? Because you say all your real life aspects tie into all your movies. So what's the inspiration for that?
So Tyrant. So okay. So the movies that I produced. Okay. So my very first movie was A Part of the Game, and that was written by Nicole, produced by me, and then I wrote and produced A Promise That Was Broken and Night Your Love. The other three movies, and Just Like That, is with Mike Epps, the comedian Mike Epps, and Bo Deal, and I produced their movie. And then Tyrant 1 and Tyrant 2, which we just got through filming, are all Bo Deal's scripts. He wrote those, and he just hired me to be the producer of it.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Yeah.
I thought
Everybody thinks that. Everybody.
Because I was gonna ask, because I mean that last scene was crazy. I mean the son pulling the gun.
Wait till you see two. That's crazy. Wait till you see Tyrant 2. So I'm glad it's over though.
Yeah, so you know how everybody be on Facebook talking about Tubi movies. So when the first Tyrant came out, I saw nothing but good responses from people, not even people I know, just on random pages, raving about it. Unfortunately, I will admit I haven't seen it yet, but I will make time to watch it this weekend. But
Okay.
I've heard nothing but good things about it. I mean, and it's you, so I know you ain't gonna put out garbage.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it did do numbers. That we got offered a Tubi deal. Because it's a difference when getting offered a Tubi deal or just going through a distribution company to get your movie on Tubi. So we're going through the process now. That's the only reason why we are coming out with Tyrant series, because Tubi wants to make it an original now. So we're going through the paperwork now for them to give us a deal to produce the series. So, but otherwise, it wouldn't have been no Tyrant 2 or no series. Well, I was done with that. I'm sorry. I'm a suburbanite dealing with street people. Like, these are real street people he got. I'm on the west side. I don't go on the west side. I live in all the way far in the suburb area. And they got me in the hood, and we doing shooting scenes. Look, we did a shooting scene the very first day of filming Tyrant 2. We outside. We doing a shooting scene. The boy lay on the ground, but we get all the major shots before we actually add the blood. Once we add the blood, we sitting there and we like, y'all hear police? Y'all hear ambulance? Somebody in the house thought somebody was dead. So now police, ambulance, fire trucks pull up on set. I'm like, oh my God, I'm like, this wouldn't happen in the suburbs. I'm like, this is just too much. And then it's like, one time we was filming, it was pouring down, raining in the pouring rain. We out there, but somebody kept sneaking out the alley, and it was a homeless lady, but she had on all black and kept dodging. So everybody was like, "Run! Somebody got a gun!" I'm like, "What?" I'm in the car. I'm like, I don't come to the west side. So I try to avoid it. I try to have everything straight for them, and then when they do west side scenes, Breezy be in the house, and I'll be on FaceTime.
As a South Sider, I don't go on the West Side either.
Man, okay. That's the most I go on the West Side is when I'm filming with Bo Deal. Other than that, I'm in Homewood, Hazelcrest, Madison.
Yeah. Check in. That's why. That's supposed to check in with the old heads. Let them know y'all coming through. Get permission.
Well, that's what they do. The locations we go to, one of the street dudes, whatever, he let them know that we're there. And even when he's not filming, he has to be on set to make sure everything's straight. That's why I'm like, I can't do this. Too much.
So there's more to your resume. You want to talk about your managerial production credits? You did the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah. I was the zone manager for the Super Bowl. Yeah. So I got a call from my touring company because I go on tour with different people. So they was like, "Do you want to come out and be the zone manager for the Super Bowl?" So I went out there for 2 weeks. So that was exciting, and that was the whole reason what made me quit my job because I'm a special needs pre-K teacher. So I was doing that for 11 years for CPS. And then when I did the zone manager, I was because me, Elroy, like since I've been in the entertainment industry, like with my own brand or whatever, since 2009 for the last 15 years, I always was teaching, but I still did that on the side. But I
I
went to
remember
school
that.
for 9 years to get these 5 degrees, and I'm sitting here still teaching. That wasn't my degree. My degree ain't in education. So I was like, man, I want to go full time. And I had to talk with my touring company, and they offered me that. And when I went out there, I was able to actually be in the limelight every day for 2 weeks. And then when I came back, like I did the Super Bowl, and then I was on a flight home at midnight, got home at 6 in the morning, off of the plane, and went straight to teaching pre-K kids. You know what I'm saying? And when I walked up in there, I looked at everybody and I was like, I love y'all, but I can't do this no more. That was February 12th, and I quit March 1st. And I've been full-time entrepreneur
So
since then.
she didn't mention that when she got off the airplane, she stopped and got some melatonin from the
No, I
drugstore.
didn't. I went
Did you ever
straight to,
draw any inspiration? Did
I
you
was
ever draw any
happy.
inspiration from your teaching experience? Did you?
Everybody tell me I need to write a movie about what happens at school with these kids, but
That
not as far as writing anything. Not no real inspiration, really.
that
It
could
just gave
be
me inspiration to quit because I was done. I was done.
that could be a comedy like Kindergarten Cop with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
They
I'm
do
sure
that.
we could.
No, they got Abbott Elementary. Abbott Elementary is literally the teacher's TV show, whatever. It literally everything that happens in school. That's what happens on Abbott Elementary.
I've been hearing about it. I have not
It's so
watched
funny.
one episode. I think it's
You'll
about
teach
to come into the
people.
last season too, so I guess stop binge
You got
watching.
to catch up, Elroy.
I'm rewatching The Shield right now with Michael Chiklis, the Crooked
Never heard
Cops.
of it. Never heard of it.
Oh, great show,
Never
great
heard of
show.
it.
So yeah, I'm gonna catch up on Abbott Elementary.
Mhm.
What
So
schools
what's
did
in
you go to?
You say what?
What schools did you go to?
For my degrees,
Hmm.
um, I went to South Suburban to get my associates in liberal arts, Columbia College for my bachelor's in music business, Full Sail University for my 2 masters, one in PR, one in entertainment business, and then NYU for film and TV industry essentials.
You have
9 years. Jesus.
you have 2 masters.
Yeah, I have 2 masters. I was trying to go get 3 and they told me hell no.
that's
That was the
that's
funniest phone conversation with the admissions department. They was like, Miss Gill, you have 2 master's degrees. I was like, I gotta plug up my thing. They was like, you have 2 master's degrees. You gotta pay some of these loans down or whatever before we give you. Hold on, I'm plugging up my thing. I'm still here. I'm just plugging up my computer. Okay. Yeah. So it ain't no lie. So okay, I'm back.
We are having a great time with you. I ain't gonna honest, I was kind of nervous about having you on. I mean, I knew I had the material, but I mean, the vibe is right there. You know, you gelling with the guys. I'm glad I'm glad you came on to the show. And I'm
Oh,
not
thanks
screwing
for
you off.
having me.
I just had to say that.
Oh, thanks
Uh,
for having me,
I will
Louise.
I will say some of our topics we do need a female perspective. So seeing like you would be the perfect person to get it.
Don't be trying to bring me
no, you know what? Exactly, he's right. So
Elroy, I think this is a setup.
no, it's not. It's not. You know what? So Brandon has brought on a couple of guests in the past few weeks, and I just felt like I had to do. I'm like thinking, who can I bring on, to contribute? And I was like, I smacked myself out the head, and I knew it had to be you.
Oh.
Nobody's catching that. Come on
I
now,
seen it. We saw
this is
it.
pure
We saw
We
comedy.
saw it.
We saw it. We saw it, man.
No, but it only made sense to bring you on. I mean, uh, you're successful, you're ambitious. I mean, and I know that you can go from one project to another with very little sleep, and you just keep going and going because you got this drive. And what better way to bring on somebody that can inspire somebody? That's what we do. We entertain, we educate, and we inspire.
And you part-time comedian because you still got them glasses on. Take them
That's
glasses on, Elroy.
So no,
that's
seriously, and I'm not trying to put you on the spot, but down the road, if we have like certain topics where we could get a female's perspective, and you had a time, we would love for you to come on.
That's fine. You, as long
We,
as I got the time.
we're still recording, right? You got that, right?
Oh,
it
oh, you
ain't
gonna
it ain't
stop
I
playing,
mean, she
please.
still got her house. She could be like, "Oh no, I'm filming on the moon tonight." No reception.
Not
it's
a
not
phone on the moon.
But no, I think, when time permits, I know you're a busy woman, but you would bring a nice element to the show. This was all Brandon's idea, and this is episode 12, and we're growing, and it's getting better and better. And I'm glad that I could bring somebody of your caliber on. And shit, you probably inspiring the next Miss Breezy.
Aw. Well, that's what I love to do, especially women empowerment. I'm all about that.
Yeah, there's something about that. It's like a turn on to me, like
The women
Nicki
empowerment
Minaj.
thing.
Yeah, women that take control, like I say, Megan Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj. They
Oh,
taking
oh,
control of
oh,
their
I'm gonna cut you off
sexuality.
right there. I'm gonna stop you right there. That's a good topic, y'all, because he just said that turns him on, inspire him. But that's why I'm single. I feel like because a lot of men are intimidated by me because of all my success and things that I got going on. I've had men tell me because of the fact that it's like perfect example. I was talking to this one guy, and I don't when I first of all when I'm on tour or I'm doing something or I'm working, I don't fraternize, like, because I don't know if they're dealing with me because of who I'm around, because I'm around celebrities every day, or is it because of the fact that they really want to deal with me because they want to deal with me. So if I meet somebody on the street, my name is Stacy, I won't tell them Breezy. And after I get to know them, then I'll like let them slowly know that I'm a screenwriter, director, I'm a celebrity assistant, I'm on tour, I'm this, I'm that. And then once they find out that if we get in one little argument, it's like, I ain't one of your clients, whatever. You ain't finna talk to me because you used to being the boss. And like, man, they ain't got nothing to do with it. Like they can't separate it now. And it
No,
becomes
it's just in
friction
your
with me.
DNA. It's in your DNA to be probably in control. But just like you, I'm going to reveal something to you guys that you didn't know. I'm a superhero.
What?
What's your name,
No,
Elroy?
no.
What's your name?
Incredible Negro. And
So wrong, man.
but I try to catch catnaps during the day because I'm out crime fighting at night.
What? All right, what are you talking about?
It, to
Y'all
get
get him.
to get back to what you were saying though, I think that's a regular thing. I think because most majority of times in relationship, men make the most of the money and they're more successful. It can create a power dynamic, and I get what you're saying, but I think it's just depend on the person. Like I think for you in your instance, that right person on your same level of success or even above or still below, and he still got some level of success, I think it'll mellow out when it's like that. When you have a person that's, say for instance, if you making 200,000 and he only making 20,000, that can make the issue there. It's a power dynamic when it comes to that.
So
But
it's money.
if the person,
But if no
no,
one,
I'm just
if
saying
I'm
that
not
for
a
instance.
person that like I'm not like the money is not the issue. You know what I'm saying? It's just I think the level of success. And if a person is stagnant, the man, and he doesn't have much going for himself, you know what I'm saying? I think that's what it is. That's why I was like, I just gotta. And then another thing too, I don't go out. Like everybody think I'm always out. I literally only go out if I gotta work. Like right now, I'm in the house. Right before y'all, I was writing and watching my reality shows. Like I went out because I had a tour Monday. But I've been in the house since yesterday and today. And I heard a guy say before, like this motivational speaker dude, he says, y'all always talking about it, ain't no good men out there, but how you gonna find them if you sitting up in the house watching a reality show and not stepping out? I said, that's actually true, because that is me. I'm a homebody. I love to be in the house, and when I go out, it's work, and then I don't fraternize.
You never know. You could be on this podcast right now.
I think
Everyone's shooting a shot. Everyone's shooting a shot. Everyone's
think-
shooting. Okay, Elroy.
Hey, so no,
I'm
seriously.
about to throw this little thing at you. Elroy, I thought you was married. I don't know why I thought you was married.
Oh, so for the record, I have kind of shot my shot. Not so much in a sleazy way, but just in an open and honest way. I have asked you out to dinner several times.
And what happened, Elroy? What she say to you?
There was one point.
Jeremy, now you want to say something, Jeremy? You ain't saying nothing all day.
No,
Elroy, go ahead,
I'm not.
tell it,
I ain't gonna put it out like that. But no, what was I gonna say?
This man ain't saying nothing all day. Now you want to jump in.
And so seriously, when I did ask you out, it's I just wanted to like get inside your head, just know who you are, because again, I see you. I ain't gonna say as a power figure, but somebody that's chasing their dreams, and it just seems like, and I'm sure you get obstacles every day. There's nothing stopping you, and you know where I'm going with this. So stop me if you don't want to talk about it, but you did have a health scare a few years back that you mentioned, and sometimes that could shut you down, or sometimes that can put you in fast forward and keep going, and you've kept going. So I mean, it's stuff like that. If I was blind, I see what I want to see, and I see how you chase your dreams. Very, and again, I had to go with a non-objective mind of like, okay, her, you can't be too nice. Let's just really critique this film. Is it like Tubi-esque? When a guy gets shot, and just the the considered the normal Tubi movies. You don't put out that content. It seems like it's like you vision it before you film it, and it just comes out perfect. Even with local, so to say, and as I say, Cole Steele, very good friend of mine again. Him and his acting chops, and I just got around to seeing his movie, and I was I was really entertained. Check it out. It's on Tubi. It's called "Can I Get Some?" and you can download the soundtrack on iTunes. Yeah, it's a good movie. And that character he's playing is not him in real life. That's far from him.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it was. I just saw him a couple of weeks ago. We went to the same high school. We was at the reunion, and we was kind of talking about that. And did nobody know what we was talking about when we was talking about "Can I Get Some?" They thought we was talking about something nasty. But yeah, that's I've always supported my man. His music I still bump to this day on the regular.
Yeah, I love Costille. That's my brother. That's my baby. He was in A Party Game, my first movie. And I took him he was rapping, him and Leoski D. And I was like, y'all gonna be rapping at the age of 40, 50 years old. Y'all need to do something different with your life. And I was like, y'all finna star in this movie, and I'm about to put y'all in it. And he was like, I don't act. And then when they came, they didn't take it serious at first. And they thought that rapping is the same thing as acting. And I said, those are two different things, because when you're rapping to your own music, things that you wrote. When you're acting, you have to embody a character that someone else created that you're not used to. You know what I'm saying? So when he did it, after a while, he was like, whoa, I thought this was some bullshit. Like, Breezy ain't lying. Like, this is hard work. So he actually went and got inspired and started taking acting classes. Like, he fell in love with it after Part of the Game and started taking acting classes. And then he got inspired to write his own movie. And then he produced Can I Get Some? I was so proud of him. That's why I was like, that's all I want to do, is just inspire people to do and help them or whatever.
And I learned the testament of a great actor is if he's in a bad role and you still hate him, even in real life.
Yeah.
Anthony Mackie in 8 Mile, I hated Papa Doc. I hated the person that played Papa Doc for years. And then he started playing Falcon, and I'm like, why am I mad at him?
That's so true. That's so true.
Have you
ever watched
ever,
hold on one second. The guy, if you ever watched the original series Wonder Years about the white family, not the black family, the older brother used to pick on the younger brother a lot. And in public, he would get into fights. Like, why are you picking on Kevin like that? I'm like, dude, it's a fucking show. But
Yeah.
literally, he would get into fights because of what his character did on TV. So, great actor.
Yep. What was you gonna say?
have you taken acting class or not?
I don't want to be an actor. I like behind the scenes. I don't want to be on camera.
You should do the Tarantino thing where you show up at some part of the movie, even if it's in the background.
Everybody keeps telling me that. Look, it was so funny. I was in Tyrant 2 is a scene at the hospital reception. She's like, Breezy, it's only 3 lines. Just put on the scrubs, sit behind it, and tell them where to go, whatever, right? My daughter flies in town from Vegas. I said, you want to be in the scene? When we get there, they thinking I'm doing it. I'm like, no, my daughter gonna do it. I threw my daughter in it so quick. They was like, you gotta star in one of your movies. I'm like, no, I don't. Who said I have to? I refuse to. I just like to be behind the scenes. The ones behind the scenes make the most money. There you go.
So,
Hey, Breezy, wait, hold on. Hey, I have a list of movies.
Jeremy's
so
talking.
Is it on?
Right.
No, I had a question because no, I got like 5 movies, right? I promise. Yeah, Ignite Your Love, Tyrant. But is it on Tubi? Is it on Amazon Prime? I want to watch it.
Tubi.
I'm probably watching one tonight. So Tubi.
Yeah, it's a part of the game. A promise that was
Okay.
broken. Ignite Your Love, Tyrant 1, and then was Tyrant like father like son, and then it's and just like that, DAT.
Okay.
And just like that. Yeah, that's
Okay, I'll check it out tonight.
Again, how I compare her to not the average Tubi movie. You never know what you're gonna get in the movie. You think you can predict it, but you can't. The scene where Ignite Your Love, the gentleman dies. I thought that was real. I thought that was really part of it, but it turned out to be a dream. And I'm like, okay,
Hey, come
nice
on, man.
twist.
Don't
I
tell
didn't
the
see
movie,
that
bro.
coming.
He giving the whole movie away.
Don't tell the movie, bro. I'm watching it tonight, man. Okay.
No, I'm talking about Tyrant 3.
I just said you don't watch it. You giving
The
it away.
prequel. No. So what's on the horizon for you? What's coming up that you haven't really announced? I mean, what are you working on? Because I'm sure you got a notebook in there filled with ideas.
No, the only thing, like I say, I'm about to start working on Ignite Your Love series and Tyrant series when I get back, but I leave in 6 weeks to go on tour. So I'll be gone for 6 weeks with Maxwell, Jasmine Sullivan in October in London. So I'll be on the road. And then I leave September 12th and I'll be back October 28th. And then so I'm really chilling right now, just doing all the pre-production work for the stuff. So while I'm gone, it'll be ready by the time I get back. And then when I get back in November, we're starting the filming for it for both of the series. And then our movie premiere is in November. I don't know if it's going to be the week before or the week after Thanksgiving, but the movie premiere for Tyrant 2. So that's it for the year.
So that is one of the stops Houston?
I gotta look and see. I think it is. Is that where you at?
No, I'll be there September 12th through the 15th.
It is. I start in Hollywood, Florida, and then Houston. I'll be out there October 18th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Again, I got my regular glasses on. I'm being super serious. Oh, you saw that, right?
I can see them two laughing. I look up and see these two laughing and doing this.
You guys are enablers.
I'm just playing.
So
I ain't say nothing.
So they're probably messing with you because they see how I don't want to say starstruck, but how in awe I am. I got you on the show, and that I knew so much, and I was rehearsing in my head. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about this, and I'm gonna talk about that. Oh, she won't remember this, but I'm gonna bring it up. Again, it's been almost 15 years since I know her, so it's great. So I know you have to get off. Oh, go ahead, Brandon.
I don't want to cut you off, Roy, but when you say you go on tour, what exactly you do on tour? You just like a tour manager, or you?
So, well, it depends. So I just came off tour with Lettucey, Raheem Devon, and BJ the Chicago Kid. And for that tour, it was Lettucey's tour. So I was her merch manager, I was her assistant, and then I was also her VIP road rep. So she did meet and greet. So I'll be in charge of every city dealing with the people that bought VIP meet and greet and getting to meet with her and stuff. So I orchestrated that. With this one, it's at first I was only supposed to be with Maxwell Camp because Lettucey's manager is also Maxwell's manager. So he wanted me to come back on. But then my touring company is so spoiled with me or whatever, so they won't give it to nobody else. They asked me, can you do Jasmine Sullivan's meet and greet too? And can you do October London's meet and greet? And I'm like, that's 3 different people. You know what I'm saying? So, and this is arena tour now. This ain't no 2,500. This is arena tour. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, that's going to be a lot. But
so let me do an impression of Stacy on tour.
Yeah. Like goodness. And then everybody
put green M&Ms in his bowl.
No, but that one, the only thing I'm in charge of is just they meet and greets and they merch manager, whatever. Because Lettucey didn't have an assistant, so they asked me to do that too. But yeah, just it's gonna be interesting. So I'm like, at least I'll be gone during the winter. Well, not in the winter, but when it started getting cold now.
I mean, for me, it'd be like Nah or Anthony Hamilton. Just imagine she gets to travel with these artists and listen to the music and shoot the shit with them in the background.
But I ain't gonna lie, it's not what everybody think is out to be because that's what I'm focusing on now. Because where I'm at in life right now, like I joke about it, but I'm dead serious. I'm in a place where I'm ready for marriage and settling down or whatever. I done done this for over 15 years. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm tired, I'm wore out, and it's like I'm ready to just really just produce films and that's it. You know what I'm saying? And just be at home, do my stuff, sit back, collect the money, my royalties from the streaming outlets and all that stuff. So it's like touring. I'm like, I'm gonna do this one because I always do local tours. So like Four Bats was here on Monday, or I just did Schoolboy Q, or you know what I'm saying. I got French Montana and Missy Elliott coming up in Chicago. So like when they're in town, they'll call me to go handle their stuff the day of. But when I quit my job, they were like, "You quit? Girl, we putting you on tour or whatever." And I quit March 1st. I was on tour March 4th. You know what I'm saying? To April 15th. And then I've been home since then. And since I've been home, I've been just producing, Tyrant 2 or whatever. But it is not what everybody think. Like when I was on tour, I'm thinking like, dang, I'm about to go to 26 cities. I'm about to tour the world. But literally it's you pull up to the venue, load in is at 9 o'clock. I'm getting off the bus, taking Lettucey to her home, making sure she's happy with everything. Getting her breakfast, then I'll leave, go back to the venue. And I'm in the venue from 9 a.m. to 1 a.m. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, no breaks in between or nothing. I might get a little break just to eat some lunch or whatever or dinner. But then we right back on the bus going to the next city. So unless we had a day off, like in New Orleans, I got to experience New Orleans, Atlanta. That was really it. I didn't really get to tour the world, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm living on the bus the whole time. So it's not what I thought it would be. And then land on a bunk bed or whatever with 11 other people and people snoring and they feet stink.
The dark side of touring. So, Stacey, I know you got time constraints. And I'm going to let you finish it off unless the guys got more questions. But to answer your question, 5 minutes
before I got to get off.
But to answer your question, I'm in Schaumburg. You asked me, was I in Houston? I said, no, I'm in Schaumburg.
Hey, it's like a game of darts, boy. You ain't missed yet.
He just keep throwing though. He keeps swinging, boy.
See if you can make a smile.
What's the name of the thing? What it say behind your head? What the fellas what?
That's the name of our podcast. What the fellas think.
We got multiple logos too.
So our sponsor is my Long Island iced tea. You remember that? I'm still doing that. Royal Island iced tea, paradise in the bottle.
Oh my God, this is so funny.
My tea is not funny. Don't offend me on my show. I'm real proud of that. That's my legacy. It's paradise in the bottle.
I'm not talking about that. Oh my God. Okay. All right.
So we're gonna leave the floor to you. Say what you got to say. Say your piece.
Y'all follow me on BreezyFilmsLLC, everything. So if you on Instagram, is Breezy, BreezyFilms with an S, LLC. Come follow me now. I'm looking at it to see if I get a ding if you ain't. And then TikTok, Snapchat, all the same. Facebook is Stacey Breezy Gill. The fan page, the business page is Breezy Films. Yeah. And then my website, breezyfilms.org. So and if you interested in acting, on my website, it'll be an actors section under the casting opportunities where you can sign up to get notifications whenever we're looking for talent for our upcoming gigs.
I'm gonna go through the proper channels because I want to be an extra. I want to see myself on TV again.
Okay.
Last time I was on TV, I was doing this.
You know what?
No, seriously. So I was on the TV show. No, seriously. I was on the TV show called Early Edition. I was an extra. It's about the guy, he get the paper the day before and he can stop all the crimes or whatever. So I was an extra on that, and I was on damn, I guess I'm telling my age. I was on an episode of ER too, as an extra.
Okay.
I was a cop, and I was standing in the hospital and I did this.
Hey, bro, I know you're happy, bro, but she got 2 minutes, bro. Let her go, bro. She got 2 more
All right,
minutes.
hold
Bro.
on. Okay, I got Brandon. Who's the What's the Fellas Think? Who's is that?
That's our official page. I let her. We following you now. That's our page.
I'm the administrator to that page, so if you get late night texts from that don't block them. It's me. I'm just being.
Man, you gotta be out of dark. You gotta be out of darts at this point, man. Yeah, that's our official
page. Follow me,
page.
Jeremy, did you follow me? Oh, y'all ain't
trying to follow you. No, I have it.
Yeah, I've
You
been
said
following.
Breezy Films, right? Is it Breezy Films with a
Breezy Films LLC?
I follow you. I even know that you shut down 2 of your Facebook pages. I just noticed that the other day. I was going through my list.
Jeremy, you really following?
No, I just taking account of my social media. I was kind of like clearing clutter.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
You know what? I think I'm ahead, so I'm gonna stop while I'm ahead. And
yeah.
again.
Well, it was good talking to you guys. I really appreciate you all.
And again,
I hope you enjoy it.
Likewise.
If we have some content coming up and you have free time, this is around the time that we record, and we can get
It's on Wednesdays, every Wednesday.
Yes.
Okay.